from Captain Keys, and he's about to get busy.
No!
Yes!
Press B.
Y'all are rowdy.
I don't keep any notes, so I'll have to find out.
He's actually a great big liar. He does keep that loaded. So Dennis is going to come out here and he's going to show off some of the work that we've done on this opening level. So as you guys can see, this looks a little bit different than how it used to look 10 years ago when you first played the game. All these graphic upgrades that we've done on here. Oh, can we turn that Xbox down just a little bit? There we go. Thanks, guys. All these graphics upgrades that you're seeing right here is 10 years really of making games on Xbox, 10 years of making Halo games in particular. But anytime you want to, you can hit that back button and it switches to the exact same game, exact same graphics that you had 10 years ago. This is a feature that we started off with kind of as a testing, kind of a, did it really look like that 10 years ago? And we got it actually in there in the game full time. So you can do that all you want, back and forth. If you want to throw a grenade in 2011, you can hit that button, it'll land in 2001, still blow dudes off this time. Plasma grenade shelf life actually pretty long. So as Dennis has played this level through built the game like a hojillion times, so he knows all the sneaky grenade tricks. And if he dies, by the way, he owes me $1. So I want you all to help me keep figuring it out. As Dennis goes through and switches those graphics back and forth, you'll notice though that despite all the improvements that we've got in how it looks, all the objects are the same in the game, the encounters are the same in the game. It's actually running the same game as before because frankly, some things you don't need to mess with. The game was an awesome experience 10 years ago. It's just the same now. So it's the exact same fights, the exact same scenarios that you hit 10 years ago. But looking in a way nice, that probably might have blown up the original Xbox. No disrespect, Doug Hebenthal, founding member of Xbox. So as Dennis is playing through, obviously going back and forth on these graphics, you guys may also be able to hear some of the new sound. We've remastered all the combat audio, so those are sounding like with all the quality coming out with games today. And as you were listening to the music as we were coming in tonight, that is a re-recorded version of the original score. Now obviously Marty O'Donnell's score is such a big part of Halo that we wanted to go ahead and frankly spend a lot more money re-recording that with Skywalker sound. But if you go into the menus, you also have the option of playing it with the classic score, with the one that came with the game the first time around. So again, it's giving you guys the choice on how you want to play this game, how you want to go back to the beginning after 10 years of Halo. We've got the new graphics, we've got the new audio, we've got the new soundtrack. Obviously, while keeping with the original, some things we haven't changed, like the gameplay, the voice acting is going to be the same. That's still Chief's voice, Cortana's voice, some things you don't want to mess with. We've added some new features as well, like apparently a quiet button in the back. Things like achievements. I don't know if anybody checked out Halo Waypoint recently. The achievements just came out, so you'll finally get your gamer score for taking care of the Covenant on the first Halo. We've got skulls, which we discussed before, which we don't have active tonight, but in case anybody's keeping track of the skulls that we're talking about, 2 more of the brand new ones that we're bringing out. One of them is called Recession, which means that every shot that you fire takes up 2 rounds. So that's going to add a little bit of challenge, and to balance that out, if it's a little too hard for you, is a new skill called Bandana, which gives you unlimited ammo for anything you want. So later on, the rocket launcher, frankly the pistol, honestly you don't need much more than that pistol with unlimited ammo, that's a good game. We've also got some new story going on here in the terminals. We're not going to be able to show a terminal video today just for time, but if you go up to Halo Waypoint, we've got a couple of those terminals up there. And just like the terminals in Halo 3 and ODST and Reach, that's a way for fans who want to get a little more of the universe to kind of learn more about the story and what's going on behind the game. This story in particular is about that little blue light bulb dude who floats around and follows you, 343 Guilty Spark, where he came from, what he's been up to in the last 100,000 years, and where the Halo came from as well. So Fans who are brand new to Halo, maybe, I mean, there's a lot of people who play Halo who haven't played this first one ever. Coming in there, it's going to help them understand a little bit more about what they're doing and what's going on around them. But if you played the game 100 times, you're going to learn some things in those terminals that might blow your mind. And if you're paying particularly close attention, you'll learn some things about the future of Halo that might be involved in little things called Halo 4. So there's a lot of connection that we're trying to build into this to make sure that we reward both the new fans and the fans who've stuck with Halo for the last 10 years. And that really is why we did this. It's one of the most popular requests we've had since we came out, is trying to get a remastered version of the first game and do it justice in today's graphics and today's gameplay. So this really is a big thank you. This is here because of all of you, and as kind of a nice 10-year happy birthday present for Master Chief. So it'll be a lot of fun on that coming out November 15th. It's 10 years to the day. That's most of the campaign stuff. There's also a whole mess of multiplayer in there. We've got co-op over Xbox Live for the first time ever, so you don't have to have your friend come over to your house on the sofa and eat all your chips. We've got one new firefight map called Installation 04. For those of you familiar with the campaign, on the second level of the game Halo, you go to rescue a bunch of Marines around. Did you die? I want to dollar. You got to rescue a bunch of Marines around these Forerunner structures, but in this firefight map, you actually go to fight with the Marines, and then they help you out. They actually stick around, and if you jump in the Warthog, they'll get in the turret for you and gun dudes down. So you picked up an overshield, which means you don't get that one achievement, Dennis. So that's Combat Evolved Anniversary on November 15th. I think that's most of the details. You got any? What did I miss?
Just a couple more things we'll talk about in a little bit.
All right, Dennis.
All right, Dennis, come home.
Oh, nice. That's a good stick. That's a good close. All right, everybody, cheer for Dennis. He did not die.